Hello, everyone. Annotated bibliographies. Let us begin. Annotated bibliographies are an awesome research tool. I use them all the time for research, but essentially they're a way of getting all of your materials together in a way that you can understand so that they can go somewhere else, like to an argumentative essay or a literature review or whatever. So similar to like, let's imagine an archaeologist, right? An archaeologist is on the dig site and there's like skeletons over there and pottery over there and I don't know, what else do archaeologists find? I don't know that much about archaeology. But they're looking at a lot of stuff all at once, right? And they know stuff about the pottery, and the pottery indicates this about this society. And they know stuff about the skeletons, and the way that they were buried means this about this society, right? And they have these two different pieces of information. And what they have to do then is create a way to have those pieces of information side by side on the same piece of paper so that it can be in their mind at the same time, so that they can understand how the ideas in the pottery and how the ideas in the skeleton relate to each other, so that they can form a whole picture of what the society looked like between the pottery and the skeletons, right? So for our case, we're going to be looking at 4 to 5 peer-reviewed journal articles. If you don't know what that is, this whole unit's about that. So don't panic. And you're going to write an annotated bibliography. Don't panic about that either. There's going to be so much more than this video. Like, this video is going to scratch the surface. You're going to get all into the rest of the iceberg in this module, okay? And essentially what you're going to do is you're going to look at each of those sources and you're going to get this information from them. So you're going to be able to summarize what's the main point of this article. You're going to be able to assess. You're going to be able to say, is it a good article? Is it a bad article? And when I say good or bad, I mean like, not just do you like it, but is it easy to read? Does it seem reliable? Does it come from a good source, etc.? And then you're going to reflect, how does this source relate to what you want to know, to your research question, which we're going to go over this week. Please do not panic, okay? And there's going to be worksheets that you're going to fill out as you read each article that's going to help you answer these questions later on. So these questions are not going to be like, you read these articles weeks ago and now you've got to answer these questions. That's not how annotating works. You're going to read the article alongside a worksheet that's basically just answering these questions. And then you're going to fill out that worksheet and then you're going to write the annotated bibliography all as you go. Okay? So it's really not a big deal at all. How to get at least a B on this assignment: answer the prompt fully and directly. Use complete sentences, write between 500 and 750 words. If you go a little bit over, it's not a big deal. If you go a lot over, it's not a big deal. You go a lot under, we have problems. Okay? And you turn it in on time. And that's, we're going to do the same procedure as we did for the personal essay. So you're going to have a rough draft, you're going to assess the rough draft, you're going to do a whole bunch of things to the rough draft. It's going to become a beautiful final draft, and then you're going to turn it in to me. Okay, so there's no reason to panic. However, should you find yourself panicking, even after doing this week's materials, just message me. I'm here. It's literally what they pay me for. Okay? If you have any problems whatsoever or any challenges or anything comes up, just message me. Okay? Good luck. Have fun. I'll see you next time.